Hello everyone. So I will be demonstrating now how we can build enterprise grade AI assistant using Langflow, retrieval augment generation, and IBM Db2 Vector Store. So by the end of this session, you will be seeing how we can transform static documents into intelligent assistant that answer question in natural language. So this is Dhruv Chaturvedi and I will be guiding you through this demo. So here is the session, the roadmap for today. So first of all, we will understand the business problem. Then we are going to understand how Langflow works. Then we will understand the AI workflow. We will understand the IBM Db2 installation process and the IBM bundle. Then we will going through the ingestion and retrieval process. We will understand what are the features of IBM Db2 Vector Store component. Then we will understand some of the example like HR policy assistant demo and the Db2 Runbook assistant demo. And we will end the session with a knowledge. So here, what problem we are solving? So first of all, organization do have the information. They do have the information in the form of spreadsheet, HR policies, operation runbooks, wikis, PDF, knowledge bases. So information is not a problem. Information does exist, but the problem is, does the information right now is easily accessible? So we are just solving this question, solving this problem with the help of Langflow by introducing a Db2 Vector Store component. Now, what is Langflow? So Langflow is a visual platform for building AI application using drag and drop workflow. So it provides a capability like visual workflow design, LLM integration, retrieval augment generation, RAG. It allows you to create RAG pipeline, API integration, agent development. So this is what Langflow allows you to do. So let me tell you how Langflow works. For example, a use case, let's understand user want to ask a query to a LLM. So LLM does not have the context about it. So for that, we need to use a RAG. Okay. So how we will going to create the RAG? RAG is done by the two process, ingestion and retrieval. So user will be going to ask a query. Once the ingestion is done, then the retrieval process provides the relevant information from the vector store. Then the prompt builder comes in the picture, which will act as a context for the LLM. Then the large language model generate an answer to the user. So this way you can easily create a pipelines and the workflows in Langflow. So important information, each block in Langflow represents a component in the AI pipeline. Now let me tell you how you can install IBM Db2 Vector Store in the Langflow. It's easy. Now Langflow, inside the Langflow, IBM bundle is available, which consists of IBM Watsonx Assistant and IBM Db2. So these are the three commands you need to learn. First of all, the UB-pip install LFX IBM. The second command is UB run Langflow run. If you just run these two commands, it will install the IBM bundle inside your Langflow, which consists of the IBM Watsonx Greenlight model, IBM Db2 Vector Store, and allows you to create the enterprise grade vector store, and it will be a production ready for you. If you just need to cross check if the bundle is loaded or not, you just need to run this command LFX extension list. So here, these are the capabilities of IBM Db2 Vector Store we are providing in this release. The store vector embedding, it will store the vector embedding. It will allow you to ingest a document. It will allow you to semantic search, MMR search. It will allow you to integrate Db2 Vector Store inside Langflow. It allows you to create the embedding through Greenlight model, and you can create the enterprise grade platform and use cases. These are the use cases which you can create with the help of Langflow. There are many use cases possible. For example, enterprise RAG application, internal knowledge assistant, HR policy bots, document system search, and AI powered enterprise search. So these are the ingestion and retrieval process. Let me tell you how ingestion works. Basically, user will upload a document with the help of read file component inside Langflow. Then there is a component called split text in Langflow, which allows you to convert your data you have uploaded in the document into different chunks. In chunk format, for example, 1000 is a chunk size and 200 is a chunk overlap. So this way you can convert the data into a different chunk. Then with the help of embedding model, it will store the embedding vector inside the vector store component, which is the IBM Db2. Then the retrieval process will be there. In the retrieval process, user will ask a query. Then with the help of the query, the Db2 Vector Store will search the relevant information and provide the relevant chunks. With the help of context, the LLM is able to generate the answer. So this is a complete ingestion and retrieval process you will be going through and understood inside Langflow.
So now let's see the HR policy agent example.
So here, this is a flow I already created in Langflow. So let me tell you how I created this. First of all, you need to add the IBM Db2 Vector Store component. You can just search it over here. Just search the Db2. You can add by just clicking on the plus icon. Okay. Now, once you have added, you can see in this IBM Db2 Vector Store component, there are some fields over there. The table name, you need to enter the HL. I'm just creating a table. So I just entered a name over there. Other than that, there's an embedding model. So you need to add an embedding model over there. You need to add the index data. You need to add the search query. So basically, there are two processes we follow in creating any agent: the ingestion process, the retrieval process. Okay. Other than that, you can see in the advanced setting, you need to fill all the information as well. So if you just click on the Db2 Vector Store component, then here you can see these are the information you need to enter: the database name, the host name. So I already created a variable for each. So I added all my credentials. You can see the SSL is also available over there. You need to enter your own path of the SSL. Then there is a search type. You can configure here the similarity. And there is another type is called MMR. If you click on the search type, there is another type called MMR here. The number of results you can configure. What you want in retrieval process. The distance strategy you can configure over there. Here the multiple distance strategies are there: cosine, euclidean distance, and dot product. And you can see there is an option called bulk insertion. So we are providing row by row and bulk insertion both over there. Then let me show you now how ingestion is done. So as I told in previous example, there is an ingestion. There are two things over there: read file and the split text component. Okay. So what read file does, read file allows you to upload the file. You can just search on the text read file. Then you can simply add this component. If I just click on the read file and select the file over there, so I just need to select the file here. So here I already added the file hrpolicy.pdf. I just select it. Then there you can see the output of the read file. You need to connect with the split text over there. If I just run it, I can see the content of the read file as well on clicking on the search icon over there. So you can see this way I can see that all the data over there. In the split text, I can configure the chunk overlap and chunk size there. So I have by default it's 200 and 1000. It's okay. Then the output of the split text is connected to the index data over there. So you can see you just need to connect these nodes. Then I need to connect the embedding model. So just search over the embedding model. So there is already a component available in Langflow for adding an embedding. So here you just need to click on plus icon, and then you can configure your model. I am just using right now IBM Greenlight embedding 278 million model. So you can configure to any other model or any other provider like what's next is also available there. OpenAI, OpenRouter. You can select any of them. Okay. Now you just need to follow the retrieval process over there. So in the retrieval process, you need to connect a search query. Search query, basically you need to add a chat input over there. So here I am just giving a query. So here the output of the IBM Db2 Vector Store is connected to the parser. Here what parser does? Parser basically convert the JSON format to message, and also we can configure the template over there. So I am just giving a text as a template. Then there is next step is you need to connect the parser to the prompt template. Where prompt template, you can see what I have provided in the prompt template. You can just easily add the prompt template by searching it. So here's the component is added. So if I just show you the template data over there, so I just provided some template. You are a IBM HR assistant, and then some information about it. You need to use the information, the context, and the question. So these are the input I provided. In the context, I have added my data, which is coming from the IBM Db2 parser. So I just connected to the context. In the question, I have added a query, which is I already did in the chat input. You can also connect to that query as well. Then you just need to add the language model over there. In the language model, the same way you can select any provider. So I'm just using a local model right now. You can use any other model as well if you have any other model. For example, what's next? Also, you can use this component as well, which is already there in the IBM bundle. Okay, then just provide a system message. Here, detailed system message basically allow you to create the system to more configure. If I just click on the data here, I provided a prompt. You are a professional HR policy assistant. So this way you can do it. Then I connect it to the chat output. So that's it. Now you can run this assistant. If I just click on playground, you can write any query over there. So I just need to run this query. So it will take some time and show me the output. So you can see the output is retrieved properly from IBM Db2, and this is the whole process. The LLM agent is ready. The HR policy agent is ready using IBM Db2 Vector Store. So now let's see the another example, Db2 Runbook assistant. We have already discussed the HR policy example over there. So I am using the exact same flow to show you, you can create so many use cases with a single flow. Okay, so right now you can just see the read file is over there, the split text over is there, and IBM Db2 Vector Store component, embedding model, chat input, parser, prompt template, and the LLM model, LLM output. All the things are over there the same. I am using the same exact same workflow. Okay, now the only thing you need to change over there is the upload file. In the read file now, you need to provide a runbook or SOP you can provide, or any similar file you can upload over there. You can easily upload it. So now I have provided the file over there. Then you just need to change the search query. Why we are changing the search query? Because this time I bought my Runbook assistant to provide me a question related to my runbook. So I just provided how do I create a new DB2 database. So this is my question. So then the other thing you need to change over there is a prompt template. So prompt template you can just configure according to your use case. Even you can use the same prompt template we have used earlier. It will work accordingly. Now the other than that, you need to change the LLM system message. So here you can see I need to change the LLM system message, because now in this use case I am providing a Runbook assistant. So just enter the rules, whatever you want and how you want your LLM to work upon. So now once it is done, if you just click on the playground, then you need to provide a search query. So I can provide any search query, any new session. So for example, I just wanted to add a query over there is what is the procedure for starting a DB2 instance? For starting a DB2 instance. And this way you can just configure this chatbot, and you can use this chatbot or assistant in your own use case, in your own web page or anything. So yeah, you can create these example easily. Same way you can create some other example as well. HR policy assistant we have already done. Runbook assistant. You can create the LinkedIn assistant or any other assistant you can create with the Langflow, and you can utilize the vector capability of IBM Db2. Thank you.